Are you listening? Damn.
Another episode of Trash Talk. TJ O'Connor here, as always, with my partner Damian, the Wolverine Hill. We're joined tonight by Justin Stuart, who's fresh off an exciting September. Trash Talk is sponsored, as always, by Valhalla Combat Sports and Shrinks Tattoo. Justin, how you doing tonight, sir?
Pretty good. Just relaxing today. So,
yeah, appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Really excited about this one. Might as well not beat around the bush. Damian got some exciting announcement to make.
You, sir, are Trash Talk's Fighter of the Month.
hey,
Yeah,
awesome,
for September
Yeah,
2019,
awesome.
brother.
That's awesome.
Oh, my God. No, dude, we appreciate you and what you've done in the month of September because you've continued to keep the bar high for what it takes to win this award because as people might have known if they followed the award at all, the other recipients have gone out of state, won titles, fought multiple times in 1 month. There's a lot of things that set people apart. And you, sir, fought out of state twice and won a title.
Oh,
Dude.
man, that makes me feel really good, man, because I don't know. I don't feel like I got the help and the support that some guys get, from being in gyms with everybody. And I don't got to tell you guys, it's a rough sport, and that really means a lot to me. So I appreciate it.
Oh, no, man. We were really excited about this. This was a unanimous pick. And me and Damian have been talking about the month of September for a while. There were some crazy cards from the Three Rivers card to the LFA card. And to be honest with you, when we were leading into it, I figured the trophy's going to one of those two cards. Those are the two. That's where someone's going to do it. And then all of a sudden, you came out of left field like a fucking bat, like Damian said. You went to Wisconsin, fought a guy that was 6-1, took his belt. And then we talked to you, and 2 days after the fight, we were having an interview with you. You tell us, oh, no, I'm fighting again next weekend. I'm going to Iowa to fight another guy that's 6-2.
Yeah.
And you went and you won that fight as well. When Damian and I talked to the other people that are voting on this, it was unanimous, sir. There was only one person to pick, September 2019, Justin Stuart.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and you
sure.
mentioned about like not having I don't know, I can't remember the exact word you used, but not having too much backing behind you. I know you got your team, and you might not have the elite group of killers that everyone says that you need to have, but look at what you're doing and look at how you're performing, man. I think what you're doing is working. And if you, I mean, I don't know exactly what to say. Like, what advice I could give you, except for just keep doing what you're doing. And if there's anything that you feel like you can do better, look for it, look to add certain things. But man, I would, oh my God, anything that you got in that you get in the future, that belt, this trophy, dude, you've earned all of that and you've brought it to yourself. Just know that, like, and all these other guys that you might be comparing yourself to, dude, they're training with all these great guys and you're out here doing what you're doing and you're training with people who a lot of people might not know who they are. You know who they are. The people around you know who the type of killers that they are, but the world might not know. And that's what makes it so much more special, dude, for anything that you accomplish.
Yeah, just I feel like I came from training out of a garage, like old raggedy garages, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of us have, and
yeah, dude. That's how our gym started.
Yeah.
Our gym, oh man, we had a mat and a punching bag and a group of guys.
Rock Bottom's built more champions than anybody else, Rock Bottom, I kind of live there, so I'm on the come up, but I'm very familiar with Rock Bottom. I've had it all and lost it, just in personal life, all that, and I'm kind of on the come up here, so I don't know, but fighting has been pretty much like the only consistent thing that I've done, and I'm gonna keep pushing with that because that's all I really got as of right now. So, I pride myself in being a good father and everything too. Like, I love my kids, but like, this is something that I do for me. You know what I mean? Like, the whole fitness part of it is for me.
Yeah. No, you got to have something for yourself. Like, I mean, everybody that is out there that lives and does things for their family, you know, it's like, but we all have those things that we spoil ourselves with, and it seems like fighting is that for you, you
Yeah.
know. and man, like
You're cutting
hon-
out pretty bad.
honestly, what
We'll just kind of let it figure itself out here for a second.
Yeah,
was
cutting out pretty bad.
oh, I'm sorry. I heard you mention that fitness. Okay, what got
All
you
right,
into MMA?
perfect.
I heard just the bit. I just
Did that?
heard
You guys heard that?
I heard what
What?
got
the end of it.
Boom. What got you into MMA?
What got me into it?
Yeah.
So, you guys know Anthony Yost?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much
Yeah.
him.
Very familiar.
I have 2 kids with a sister actually. So
Okay.
I started training with him, I was just this fat 16-year-old messing around for a workout, you know what I mean? Like, and I kind of liked getting punched in the face a little bit. So kind of hung out, I lost a bunch of weight, and all of a sudden, I was on a fight card with him, and then we rolled from there. So yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
much how I got into it.
no formal background or anything like that?
No, I signed up for wrestling in 7th grade, and they started running like hella miles the first day. I said, fuck this shit. I said, fuck this. I'm going home to my Xbox and go play some Halo.
Oh man, I
So,
love that.
man,
I'm glad I asked that question, but sorry, TJ, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm glad you asked that question. That was great. But no, I was gonna say, I mean, I'd say it's definitely paid off for you. You've had an extensive amateur career at this point. You fought some of the, if not the toughest guys in the state, and you've beat most of them. You're 10-3 now, but you're not stopping anytime soon. We were talking before this recorded. How many fights do you have lined up right now?
So I got a kickboxing fight in 3 weeks, October 19th, down for Matt Ryder. I don't even know. I think it's Jefferson.
Jefferson, Iowa. Yeah, Damien,
Okay.
There.
yeah, Damien fought there once.
Yeah,
Yep.
my buddy Santana hopped on the card with me too, and then I got my boy from TBI, Team Bad Intentions, down in Des Moines. He actually just signed his pro license, and he's fighting fucking Houston Alexander.
Oh
Oh
shit!
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Oh
that's gonna
my
be a fun
God.
card to be a part of. As far as I know, I got a really game opponent. I don't think he has any MMA fights, so I don't know what to exactly expect. But he's had at least 4 kickboxing that I know of, and he's well known around my area too. I just don't know him personally, so I don't know. Some people told me I fucked up for taking this fight, but they don't understand that I'm an MMA fighter. You know what I mean? I do it all, so I'm not afraid to go fucking kickbox somebody.
do they
Hell
know
yeah.
that you're the fucking trash talk fighter of the month, September 2019? Who the
For
fuck?
real.
Who the
The
fuck
winner,
are these guys?
right?
Yeah,
This
no,
most
fucking haters.
prestigious award any MMA fighter could
Yeah.
win ever.
I don't
Seriously,
even
dude.
fucking
And
have
it's not.
one of these. I'm so pissed that I don't have one of these. We're just giving them
Right.
away. It's like,
Oh my God. Dude, if I was fighting still, I'd have one. I promise you. I'd go out of my way to make sure I'd have one, and I still probably wouldn't be able to cut it. So
I'm
it means a lot that you got it to us anyway, dude. This is
sorry to interject, but that's not your only fight on the horizon.
No, I got that, and I'm actually rematching one of my losses. I'm looking to avenge that. I actually lost a 205 belt down there,
Okay.
in Iowa for Tasler, and I'm fighting. I'm rematching Kane Springus
Okay.
2 weeks after. Yeah, I know, same shit, different month. But I don't know, man. He is a game opponent, and that's why I've been kind of working towards this fight. In the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I lost the title, but I'm not gonna sit here and wait around just to like. I tried to run it back with him right away, but he was injured. I don't know if it was from our fight, but I know he wasn't doing too well after the fight. I know if that fight was 3 or 4, or if it was 4 or 5 rounds, he wanted to finish the fight at all.
Yeah.
We just couldn't finish each other, and I've learned a lot, dude. I've learned so much since then. I know I got the tools to beat him this time, and I'm not walking. Someone's getting finished. Someone's Someone's
And that's one of the things I wanted to touch on. That you mentioned that fight is you've done extremely well in the rematches that you have had.
Yeah.
But what do you think being in there with him before? What do you think that would bring to the table? Just you got his timing down, or do you think?
Yeah, I think I don't. His stand up doesn't worry me at all. It's just he is strong, and he gets me on the ground, and I was just way too stationary. You know what I mean? I did a lot of work from the bottom, but I didn't do a lot of shrimping. I didn't try to get on top of him. You know, like I feel like if I can get on him, he's not going to get me off of him. Honestly, I'm too aggressive, and I have learned to be smart and wait for mistakes to happen so I can capitalize. I don't just, like I used to just look to just land punches right away, and now I wait. I always think like position first, damage second. You know what I mean? So I'm not the type to look for any submission though. I want to do damage, man. Like I'm not trying to like, you know what I mean? If it's there, if you're giving me your neck or something, dude, I'll take it. I know how to do a lot of shit on the ground. But the problem is like I know so much shit and I haven't figured out my path. So it's like, oh, I got 10 things I can do from here. Well, fuck it. I'm thinking too much. Let's just punch him in the face. So, it's jiu-jitsu is a hell of a world. And, yeah, still kind of figuring it out. But I don't know. He leaves his hands down. I didn't throw any kicks the first time we fought. Not one. I don't think I threw one kick. And me being longer, taller, and lengthier, I need to utilize my kicks. And one thing that's changed from our first fight to the second fight is I feel like I found my range a lot better, and I'm letting my right hand go, man. Like I'm really setting it up now, and I'm not just like throwing it out there to get it in his face. Like when I'm coming now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my damage and then get away from you and see how you react. Like if you're gonna let me just keep doing that, I'm gonna do it the whole time. Like, and I'm just gonna keep watching for those takedowns, man. So I'm not really, not really worried about it, but I'm gonna put in the work. So.
Oh yeah.
And
is this fight for a title as well, or are you guys just?
I lost. So
okay.
The last fight I just had that I won down here in Iowa was the #1 contender fight.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Won the #1 contender. And he was supposed to fight. Do you know Dylan Klukos?
No, I'm not familiar.
I feel like I've heard the name, but
yeah, he's had a few fights. He's a game opponent too, and he was actually first in line to fight this dude on November 2nd. And I was supposed to fight the winner. He tore his ACL. And Tazler hit me up. I said, "Run that shit."
Boom. Hell yeah. Dude. If you win Fighter of the Month 2 months in a row, dude, I'm gonna shit myself. This is fucking crazy, dude. Oh my god. And you're keeping the spirit of the trophy alive, which I fucking love. Yeah. And dude, I really love the mentality. Like I mean, some people say like you shouldn't look past not look past anybody, but you shouldn't
right, yeah, don't look
like set up so many in a row or whatever. But at the same time, I don't think from what you've said about each guy, it seems like you've focused enough. Like you have it. You know what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
Like I can't really explain it. I just think that you have the right mindset. Not everybody can do that. I think that speaks volumes for you. And you spoke on it a little bit earlier. Some of your upbringing and how life has been that like motivates you and your fighting and stuff. Like I don't know if you want to touch on anything like that, but is that something that actually like drives you and motivates you and is a reflection of some of the things that you've been through in life? Just continue going, always pushing forward.
I feel like there's a lot of things. Like I didn't graduate high school. I had a kid really young. I actually got her pregnant when I was 15, and I ended up working more than going to school. She graduated early, and that's all I cared about. And there's a long line of me putting other people before myself, and I never thought I would even be successful at fighting, dude. Like honestly, I used to be so damn scared getting in the freaking cage, dude. Like, oh shit, like fighting those big guys. When I was at heavyweight, I was like, oh shit, man, these guys are big. What the hell? And now I feel like I would switch it from scared. I still get nervous, but I wouldn't call it scared anymore. Like I'm confident. Yeah. Like I know all it takes is one good shot for me, and I'll put anybody down. You know what I mean? Like I believe in myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm not scared of anybody. I'll fight anybody. And that's what I kind of pride myself on too. Like, I think I backed out of 2 fights in my whole career, and that was because I was actually injured. Like, like I shouldn't be in there. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to give the best fight that they deserve. You know, like I always tell everybody, like I was just bullshitting with a couple of my friends, and I was like, you know, like this dude Kane's coming from my belt. He better be ready to bleed if he's going to take it. And I busted him up pretty good. He did take the belt, but you know what I mean? Like he wasn't doing all so great. I was drinking a beer after the fight, and he wasn't drinking no beer. I'll tell you that. But much respect for him, and we're gonna put on another show. I know that. So we're both psyched up. We've already talked on Facebook on a post. We're saying let's get it, man. Like another 3-round war, if anything. But I just got to put him away this time. So it's gonna be fun. Then my third fight, actually, it's another kickboxing, and I'm kickboxing Kevin Childs. That's 2 weeks after that fight. So that's actually close to home. That's gonna be in Rudd, Iowa. And that's like, I think right on the other side of Mason City. So that's like probably like a 40-minute drive to half hour. So that's actually not too bad. And I don't really like that guy. I don't know. I just don't like him. I don't. He's back to some fights and he's like, oh, I'm so good and I can hang with anybody. And I've seen him back out of more fights than anybody else on my newsfeed. He's
from Iowa?
Yeah. And
there's not everybody from Iowa's like that, but if a guy's like that, they're going to be from Iowa.
Right. Yeah, so I don't know. He already said that we'll be talking next month, so I guess we'll be talking next month, and that's fine because I'll be ready. So.
Yeah, you know sign language. You talk with your hands.
Exactly. So, that'll actually be at heavyweight, so I ain't got to cut no weight. I'm going to be so happy.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we'll see.
So man, you definitely got your plate full. You got a full array of competition. You got a guy that's never had MMA fight. You got a guy that you've fought in MMA. And then you got a guy you just don't like very much. So, I mean, I know I can only expect to see that you're going to put all the work in. I look forward to all these performances from you, sir. Just before we wrap this up, is there anybody that you want to thank, whether it's teammates, sponsors, or anybody just, outside of the gym that's been there for you these last couple of fights and that, you look forward to, want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to you guys for doing all this amazing stuff with Trash Talk.
Thank you.
It's giving everybody a lot more exposure, and it gives us something to look forward to. And I know I speak on behalf of all fighters. We appreciate you guys. So I want to give a shout out to Day Liquor.
We appreciate all the fighters.
For sure.
Mr. Tint, Albert Lee, Minnesota. It's a tinting business, but screw his ass. He's a douchebag. Don't go to him. The crook. So I want to thank my kids, everybody who supported
Dude,
me,
you real as fuck.
And all my training partners, everybody down at Team Bad Intentions. Jason Lynch, I think we're going to get some shirts made up here, and he's going to help me out with that. Cairo, everybody who's helped me train and put in mat time with me. Sam Hernandez, like I said, he cornered me that title fight, and honestly, I probably would have still won either way, man, but he got me ready, and it was nice to have someone in my corner. So I appreciate his ass too. So yeah, I think that's everybody. So
yeah. Well, we definitely appreciate you taking the time to talk with us, Justin. We're gonna get you your trophy very soon. We'll talk offline as far as how to get that to you. And like I said, best of luck in these next competitions. The way you're fighting, sir, I'm sure we'll be talking to you very soon.
All right, I'll see you guys soon then.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you guys do.
Yeah, brother.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.